my soul tribe. This is Conversing Through Love and Light. As I mentioned, I was going to give you guys a reading for the harvest full moon coming up here in a couple days. It is the 1st of October 2020, and this is going to be a reading for you and the energies that are going to be working with you in those times. So let's get to it. I've already pre-shuffled, and I want you all to remember that time is an illusion. When you come to this readings, you find the information for you at that time. Sorry for the car coming by. But yes, time is an illusion, and anything that you run across is meant for you at the time that you find that, as well as the knowledge that everything that is discussed is purely for information. It is not to be an end-all be-all. You always have free will. You can always change your outcomes. This is just to let you know at the moment what we're going to be noticing and feeling as we walk into the full moon for this upcoming season. Because as Spirit has mentioned to us numerous times, that both these full moons for my soul tribe are going to be bringing us all quite a bit of good things like abundance and reaping our harvest. So what our energies we put forth in the beginning of the year is now what we get to reap as we collect our harvest at this time for the end of 2020. Alright, so we're starting with the Love and Light, Secret Language of Light deck. This one I find is absolutely beautiful. This is Oracle decks that I am working with right now, as well as the Affirmation deck. And let's see what they're going to tell us. So we have an awakening. Sorry, let me close that blind. That way you're not getting quite so much of the sun shining through. So, an awakening coming through, which means that you now see what we've discussed before, that there's more to our lives than we thought. There are more entities divine that come through and help us as we go along this path, and just expanding yourself, awakening to who you are, honoring yourselves, listening to your intuition and source. And then we have the soul tree, connecting back with nature, connecting back with the understandings, catching that information from higher source, moving down through, working with the angels. I do see these beautiful golden angel wings on those, so make sure that you do listen to them as well. They're here to help us. If you're feeling absolutely confused, step back into nature, reground, hug a tree. I know it sounds crazy, but it's a beautiful thing to hug a tree and to get to feel their knowledge. You think about how long some of these trees have been standing, and they've seen so much more than any of us have ever seen. There are trees out there that are 1,000 years old, and that is mind-boggling if you really think about it. Visualize what you're wanting to move towards. Again, we're working with higher source nowadays. We're now understanding that divine coming through to our crown chakra, and what we think, what we say, what we do then incorporates through our whole mind. You can see each chakra coming through between the crown, the mind, the throat, the crown, the throat, the heart, and then as well into your solar plexus, to your sacral, to your root, and even further down into Gaia. This is a true union within, and as well with the higher, and also with Gaia herself. Gaia is an amazing healer. We need to remember as we ground and connect with her that she's going to then feed us through our roots more information for an expansion We are now stepping into a new plane, a new way of being. Look at how beautiful these cards are. You can see exactly what's going on. You are connecting in every possible way. You are allowing this now newfound being to bring you joy and finding a new way to open your heart chakra and enjoy life, seeing it for the beautiful, chaotic, crazy ride that it can be. Yep. Pulling from our next deck, which is the Moon Oracle. Learning to surrender. Learning that what we feel we have control over is nothing at all. We actually need to work with the divine. They are there guiding us so long as we keep our minds open to this new way of being. We are blossoming into beautiful new ways of being. If you noticed, sorry, as it's throwing cards at me, we now have the full moon showing. We've gone from finishing out into the new moon and then transitioning into the full moon. So surrendering, releasing any attachments, anything from our past lives, anything that was no longer justifying us from the void we used to feel. The void is doing the dark night walk, working through all those things that we know that, changing our mindsets, things that no longer were serving our purpose, finding our new ways of being, working with the divine masculine. There we go, that way you can see him a little better. But working with the divine masculine, you can see there are entities over here. They're two children, masculine and feminine. But we now have that spark of knowledge working with the moon and every step of its way. Again, there's that full moon. You get an idea? He is definitely telling us exactly we are doing what we need to do. We are now connecting with our true higher selves, working with both our divine masculine and divine feminines. It's a hard transition to come into sometimes, understanding that we all house both masculine and feminine qualities, and sometimes we can throw ourselves out of balance when working too much with one and not with the other. We have to take both the intuitive knowledge of the feminine and that knowing and being and nurturing and comforting, and then put that into our masculine and step into the actions and putting it into place and becoming our own protectors. It's okay to be the feminine soft, but we also need to still control and protect ourselves. Vice versa, you can't be all protective and blocking yourselves and your heart and throwing out these giant walls and expecting to be able to have any sort of loving connections. The reason why is because, again, we're not allowing that free flow between both to create these wonderful lives that you see. These people who just glow because they are so secure in themselves, because they know how to nurture plus also protect themselves and understand that the unexpected again, there's that moon. That one is the blue moon. That one is our moon coming up at the end of Halloween night. That is the second full moon for this. So mind yourselves. There is going to be something unexpected coming for us. It doesn't always mean it's going to be bad. It's just something we're not seeing coming. Use your judgments. Don't just step and make that quick action that the blocked masculine would do. Use your discernment. Use both parts of your polarities to see what you might not. If you're struggling with it, ask for help from your ancestors, from the angels, from your guardian angel and source themselves. Or there's that balance we were just talking about, creating and staying within your balance. She actually has the fall leaves on her. So this is definitely going through these moments of transition from the spring and setting our intentions and moving through the summer hot months and, nurturing and taking care of things and weeding out the gardens so that way come fall we can find that balance and accept this divine gift that is being given to us. This is a beautiful UNC that is two reaching and working within. So this could either be a union of two people, or this is a union within yourself and your masculine and your feminine, and finding the beauty within yourselves as well as the beauty within the world, and starting to see the joy that you can find within life when we let go of any of the animosity, any hurts, any pains, and understand that all of it, everything we went through, all the pain, all the heartache, all the turmoil, and everything in between that to the joyful moments and the connections, even if those connections burned us in the end, they all had purpose. They all had a reason. They were all to guide us, to get us to where we are standing right now. Make us more resilient to be able to continue forward to this new blossoming and beginning that we are going within and starting to get to see actually come to light. That self-reflection, looking outside and inside, finding again the balances, seeing where the polarities are needing to be, seeing is it something that I myself am feeling, or is this something from outside forces? Is this something I need to heal, or is this something that I really need to set a boundary within? Finding pleasure within our lives, again, that joy. That joyful heart just shining, finding your light, starting to feel again, creating that new potential, knowing that you are guided, working with the divine, and having faith that Gaia is protecting us, that we are new birth of this blossoming, of this new beginning. Visualizing, creating this expansion, this awakening. And last deck here. And see what the crystals have to share with us. Can't make this up. Balance. Balancing everything that we've had through our lives, finding that beautiful way to stand within it all. Sorry for the lag, you guys. This is a new adventure for me, so I'll know what time of day is, what time I should be recording. But this is beautiful. This is not an easy thing to do. You know this as well as I do. The Boji stone is I am balanced, whole, and complete. Remind yourselves when you're starting to feel a little off kilter that this is exactly what it is for. It is for us to find this beautiful way of being. Maybe that'll help a little bit better. Change where that light is going. Yes, this is beautiful. We are now becoming our own teacher as we move through. And it says, I have the divine wisdom of the universe within me, and I openly share it with the world. Again, awakening, expansion. This has been a path myself I have been on, is learning to become the teacher. I'm still learning as much as you are. I'm not saying I am the learned of everything. You're always going to be a student. You're always going to be learning new things. That is one of the fun, joyful things I find within life, is there's always that moment of a, oh, well, that is an amazing thing I have never thought of before. To that ancient wisdom, we are now working with, woo, as it runs away from me. Apparently they're like, don't look at it. But look at how beautiful that is. This is the ancient wisdom crystal. Tell me you don't feel something from that. I am an expression of the powerful ancient wisdom of my soul as it guides me through my life. Again, it's an expansion. It's an awakening of understanding that we have not just walked this plane this time. This is actually a plane that we have walked many times before. However, this time, you are now learning to become your own creator, to actually work with this and not against it, so that way you can shift the tides and find your life purpose, finding those contracts that we've been working within. This is Amazonite. I am fully aligned to and living my life purpose. That is amazing, you guys. This is so profound and just, beautiful. Like, look at all this work from where we started when I started doing these readings on my little page around the start of the year, as we all went into quarantine, actually. So it was around March that I started doing these daily readings. I've had my own balances and things needing to find within my life as things have come up, like the unexpected of a grandchild. And there's your spiritual awakening again. It is talking about you guys. Hello, you are here. It is time. I am a spiritual warrior of the light, Selenite. Sorry, I said that wrong. Like, beautiful, you guys. You are successful. You can do whatever you want to do. You just have to put your mind's eye to it. Become the creator of it. I am successful in all I do. And I work with my ancestors, with the amber. My ancestors are guiding and loving me now and always. I am open to receive their support and wisdom. You guys, this is like gorgeous. At the bottom, the fairy stone, good fortune. Look how beautiful these cute little things are. I have one, and I will love it. As you can tell, I've got my own little armory of crystals. This one sits out with my little fairy garden in my living room, because my fairies love to run amok. They are one of the first things that I connected with, was the fairies. And then I am walking my own path. I have seen different deities, worked with different steps along my way. The newest that I've been awakened to is my angel, one of the archangels that I work with, which was very profound for me. It was one of those moments that was like, wow, I'm gonna cry. And the one I work with is Michael. So, that's an amazing little thing itself. Creativity, putting this newfound energy that is just exuding and just running crazy through you. You need to find somewhere to put that creative energy. This is fire agate. I allow the creativity of my soul to shine into my world. Beautiful, you guys. Like, this is just, this is so profound and so beautiful, and I know I keep repeating, but it's absolutely gorgeous. I am so proud of you all. You are now creating a healthy body. Why? Because you are now aligning with yourself. You're no longer fighting your mind. You are starting to accept and believe and know your course. By doing that, you are no longer causing that stress that eats at your body and starts to make you feel sick. Every little cell in my body is happy and healthy. You can see now when you start to fall away. You can see now when you know you need to set a boundary down. You can feel it within yourself that something is just not right. And now you are starting to awaken and learn that expansion of how is this, where is this coming from? How do I need to set this into my life to keep my body healthy, to keep my mind healthy, to keep my soul healthy, for the love that I've found for myself. I am love, and love is me. This little thing right here is something I was just speaking to my own mother about, of I am love. Because I have learned that when I block the love that I carry within myself from anybody else and just kind of hold it to myself, or I'm afraid to show it, it causes me more trouble. It causes me more pain. I am sent here to help you all find the love, to be able to see where you can shine, where you can find love in every little tiny aspect, like the squirrel running amok outside. And you feel that little instant spark of like, oh, that is absolutely adorable. That is love. You know, seeing somebody share some food with another person, that is love. To be able to express your mind, your thoughts, to be able to help other people, to be able to stand up for somebody when they are so beaten down, they don't even know what's right or wrong anymore. To guide somebody to see things within their own lives. You know, these random acts of kindness, that is love. Sharing thoughts, sharing wisdom, that is love. In Tiger's Eye, have the courage to do what you are being guided to do. You are courageous, and this energy supports you through your life. Like, guys, you are creating. Don't be afraid to shine. Let this come through. Like, you guys, again, you're blossoming. Have faith in this new way of being. Let this happen. And trust me, I know it's been hard to surrender. We've all been taught from society, breaking free of society's chains and bonds that they want us to all stay within so they can control us. But we are now breaking free and getting our balance, finding the resilience to keep going forward, using our new insights, our new underways of being, that ancient wisdom coming through. Like, do you guys see these connections? To accept what we are becoming. Like, wow, you guys, this is fantastic. I'm so excited for all of us in this tribe. Because like I said, I've been walking the same path with you guys. Work's been running me ragged. I've got the grandbaby on the way, trying to get things set up so we've got room for the little one to get to come in and run amok with the rest of us and share her beautiful energy that's going to be coming through. For myself, also blossoming love coming in, you know, learning to work with that. As the last one falls, I am inspired. Golden Calcite, I am inspired to do all I do. Share these gifts that you are awakening to. You can't make this shit up. Underneath, Soul Awakening. You have the crystal awakening. I'm awakening to my true essence, and I am full expression of my soul's vibrancy. With the expanded awareness. Again, guys, I can't make this stuff up. This is just falling out this way. Like, Wow. I'm so excited for you all. There's that divine masculine on the bottom of the other one. The masculine. Like, change at the bottom of the other one. Like, you guys, seriously, resistance? You are dropping the resistance and releasing. This right here is your full moon. And this is what these are for. Finish it. Drop the control. Surrender. Accept what you are. Accept what you are going to create. Like, wow, you guys, come on. Oh, you guys, you got me glowing over here. And I love it. So anyway, I wish you all the best through these energies. Just remember, when you're feeling out of whack, there's a reason. There is something that is not within balance. Take the time, step back, do a reflection, and see where it is not setting with you, so you can do what you need to do. Ask for guidance. As I've told you all, I am here anytime you need. Again, I do have other priorities, so if I don't respond right away, please understand it's nothing on you. It's just I'm doing the best I can. I am a human, and I have my own responsibilities to manage. Again, there's a guide, right there is a lesson of balance for us all. But I am here. I will get to you as soon as I can. I am so excited to see as we move through the beginning with this moon's energies into the new moon, as we create for the next full moon, as we go into the winter months where we rest and recuperate and get set and ready for the following spring's plantation. Like, you guys, I'm so proud of you all. I am so proud of you all for how far you've come since March. I wish you much love and light, many blessings to be coming forth, and just finding that beauty and that love and that just pure divine happiness that comes with these awakenings. It's hard sometimes, I know that energy can drag you down, but just remember, those energies of pulling you down is to help to rise you up. And then I will talk with you all later. And again, much love and light. Have a blessed day and an amazing full moon into our fall and our harvest. So proud of you.